Namaste, everyone. So good to have all of you here today. And let's begin with one question. And I want you to genuinely sit with this one. Have you ever wanted someone to change? A family member, a colleague, maybe your own children, and tried your best, but nothing worked. You said it clearly, you repeated it, you even got a little, let's say, firm, and still nothing. But then, isn't it strange that you've also seen certain people who barely raise their voice, never push or pressure anyone, and yet people around them just change willingly, happily, almost like it was their own idea. Now, what is that quality? What is that invisible thing they carry? तो आज इसी पर बात करते हैं. That is, true influence inspires, manipulation controls. So let me say that again. True influence inspires and manipulation controls. You know, one opens the door, the other locks it from inside and pretends it's open. Just imagine. Think about the sun. The sun doesn't argue with the flower. It doesn't grab it and say, bloom now. And I've been waiting. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't threaten. The sun simply shows up every day, consistently, and the flower blooms naturally, fully, in its own time. So real influence is exactly like that. It doesn't force, it doesn't trick, it doesn't wear a mask. It creates the right conditions and then trusts the process. Now, what does manipulation actually look like? So manipulation uses pressure. It uses guilt, emotional leverage, fear, flattery with hidden motives. You've seen it. Maybe you've experienced it too. And maybe, and I say this gently, you have even used it without realizing. So influence, on the other hand, uses four things. One, example. That is what you do. Two, trust. What you have built over time. Three, credibility. What you have earned. And number four, inspiration. That what you make others feel is possible. So let's bring this life with real examples. People like us, lives like us. So let me tell you about Sunita ji. She's a homemaker, 50-year-old, living in a joint family. And for years, she wanted her teenage son to eat less junk food. She tried everything, lectures, hiding biscuits behind the pressure cooker, hiding chips behind the mixer, even a small chart on the fridge. Result? He became a master of stealth eating. And then one day, Sunita ji made a quiet shift. She stopped talking about his food and started making small changes to her own. Fresh salads, a fruit bowl on the kitchen counter. She would sit with a glass of chach instead of chai in the evenings. No sermon, no pressure. Within 3 weeks, her son started picking up fruit. Not because she told him to, because he saw her living it. She influenced him by becoming the example, not by pushing the lecture. Then let's meet Rituji. She's 42, marketing manager, working woman. Now, she had a junior colleague, Pooja, who constantly missed deadlines. Ritu tried asking nicely, then firmly. Then she sent emails with exclamation marks, which, the corporate language is basically professional shouting, but nothing changed. Then Ritu tried something different. She started sharing her own mistakes openly in team meetings. कि मैंने भी पिछले क्वार्टर में एक रिपोर्ट लेट कर दी थी. See, this is my learning. She started acknowledging Pooja's wins publicly. She said, I know she is capable. And she meant it. Pooja, who had been invisible in that office, started showing up differently because Ritu created trust, not pressure. She inspired Pooja to rise instead of threatening her into compliance. And then Harish Bhai, 55, businessman, father of two grown up sons. Now, Harish Bhai had one goal in life: get his sons to be more disciplined about money. Family meetings happened, WhatsApp forwards about savings were sent, 50 of them minimum. He even forwarded articles at 11 p.m. with the note, Padho, important hai. But sons, they would put their phones on silent. Then Harish Bhai's wife quietly suggested, tell them, तुमने कैसे शुरुआत की थी? So he did something unusual. He sat with them not as a father giving gyan, but as a person sharing his own story. The struggles, the mistakes, the time he lost money, the time he rebuilt. Both sons started asking questions because he didn't position himself as the authority. He made himself relatable. He made them feel that discipline was achievable, not a lecture they had to endure. He moved from control to connection. And that's when real influence began. So now it's your turn. Please do this genuinely. So please close your eyes for a moment if you're comfortable. Think of one person in your life, someone you deeply wish would change, grow, or see things differently. Yes, one. And then ask yourself honestly, how can I model the behavior instead of forcing it? Not what you can say to them, not how you can convince them, but what can you embody consistently that might quietly inspire them? Think about it. Now you can open your eyes. See, people are not influenced by what we say, they are influenced by what we consistently embody. So if you have got your answer, you can definitely make a note of it. See, the most powerful thing you can do is become the person whose actions speak so loudly, words become unnecessary. Then, from today, एक काम करना है, just one. Pick that one person. Pick one behavior you wish they had. And for the next 7 days, you live that behavior. No instruction, no WhatsApp forward, no well meaning lecture. Just be it quietly, consistently, like the sun. So be the light you want to see reflected in others. Because real change doesn't happen when someone is pushed, it happens when they are inspired. And that kind of inspiration, it starts with you. So thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.